Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy. Starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Oh, through the defense he goes. Into the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability, but boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to take this one to the 25 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Walker going to motion over right. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense up to the line for They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th.
13.
Oh, they're going for this. They connect for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch. she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Pass complete on the screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, report.
Hand off on second and short. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw on third and long. They'll get this to Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got first and 10 at the 44. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here.
That's up. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Here we go, second and very long. He's got Andrew. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's got it, room to run. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. They just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on fourth down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on fourth down. First and 10 from the 41. Jackson throwing here. Henry on the catch. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Hey, out.
Second and 3 now.
Middle. Come on.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Jukes the defender. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first down, they'll run. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Caught on the left side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments and flashes of greatness like that that you see Dick Buckus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy...
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. And they miss the kick and leave a point on the table after the touchdown. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Ready.
A give left side to McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action on first. He finds the open man there, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Come on. Set. 70 range. 7 Pirate. Hey, check that. Street. Check. Check, go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2.
Big Lion.
They stick with McCaffrey. Takes it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers get a late score and tie up It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He lets one fly deep downfield. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the 49ers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throw on third down. That's coming for the first. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Couldn't make that connection. So that brings up second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, here we go.
He'll throw it yet again. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's tackled for a short gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready up.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9.
And 19 tight, 19 tight. Check up.
Now Purdy. He's got it to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers blow their lead just before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Now here's Lamar. Diving right side. Got it. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jackson to throw it. That one is caught. Left side of the field. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for two. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with two. We're all tied up. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Dragon 60.
Throwing now from the gun. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now, first and 10.
19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Purdy looking to throw. It's caught. And his tight end takes it home. Touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. When I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. They're out and set. First and 10.
Hey. Nice one.
Lamar back to throw. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just getting a little too close to the boundary there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up
details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
To left sideline, complete. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a 49er first down. Toss to the right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, I'll make my case and I'll stand on that opinion.
And he's in. That's a touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. Flushed out now to his left. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the fumble recovery is made. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 45 on second down. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down after a short game. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on third down. Man, coverage lost and complete. But a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's second down. Now it's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And he got it! Interception! That's Diamond. And the 49ers will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Finds a seam left side, off to the races. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers blow their lead on the turnover. On is Moody for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to loft one deep to the left. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. Now makes it second down. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So it's second down coming up. Looking to throw, Jackson. He's loaded another one up. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To the air, third and long. He's looking deep once again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Purdy to throw it. He puts some power on it, deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown. The 49ers.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And able to get this across the 20, but not much. As he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Hurts throwing right away. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell. Throwing is Hurts. Campbell making the catch. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards for number 11. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp, Tiger Hornet.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. They want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 34. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 33 and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he'll be out of... Able to get it down to the 25 there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Jake Moody now for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Hurts. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
2nd down and goal. Hurts. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Bosa, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And it's no good. Elliott pulled it, and that will keep this a 4-point game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 47 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That is caught. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 37 yards. And the 49ers have taken the lead. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Back to throw again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the 49ers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Purdy.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Now Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
63, 63, 60.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. They'll throw now on the final play. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 94 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, 44 yards. And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. An extra point try now for Moody. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double-dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Hey, let's go.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Go Silver, ready? Yo, go.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking left side him, he's got a man. That's Campbell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
63. Hey. Yo, go.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
They'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Another run, this time McCaffrey.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Going in motion left, that's Campbell. Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
169 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Purdy now to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. That's caught outright by Jennings. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down.
Touchdown 49ers! Deebo Samuel, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle. Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field. Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now, because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
63.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught, and he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for two and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for two.
Going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Purdy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock. And a special play there by the special teams. It's one thing to fake it. He ran it in for the score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film in preparation for this game, told the head coach now's the time. He gave the green light, and they worked it to perfection.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.